Hello, hello, group. That was good music. Whoever was streaming that. Alright, I think we're officially live, and we're live on YouTube as well. That's good to see. Good to see. If you don't know, I just took a nice nap, and I'm here today to play Disco Elysium. It's my third day doing it. It's time to promote and do the shit job of marketing myself. Nobody but my friends. Feels weird. You should have people trickle in a second. If you drop in the chat, if you're in watching, just say hi, just say hello. Let's get talking. We got a lot of choices to make today in Disco Elysium. We made progress with the story. I'm just waiting for one or two people to show up before I do a recap of what happened last time. For my own sake, I don't think you guys have forgotten. It's just me whose memory sucks big time. I also want to kind of talk about Palworld and the fact that I don't think I'll stop playing that game because it's pretty fucking good. It's like I miss everything that was happening in Palworld. For all the lack of soul that game has, I feel Palworld somehow the gameplay mechanics and the progression is very addictive. The whole gameplay loop is very addictive, and I have a lot of stuff to do, and I know exactly sort of why I am doing it. I gotta catch them all. It's something. It's a philosophy that I have grown up with. You have to have all the Pokemon, and just in terms of an open world, it's pretty solid. I feel it feels unnecessarily large to the point where the world feels very empty. I feel very alone, even though there's all these pals over here. It's just that the world could have been smaller. But that's a part of the challenge as well, I think, is getting to places, and it plays into the loop itself, which is, do you want to stick around close by, kill tiny little cute creatures, or do you want to challenge someone a little further away, risk spending more time, more effort, and potentially not getting what you deserve out of your expedition? So, so yeah, like I don't know. I do enjoy Palworld, I must admit, and the fact that I'm missing it means that whatever my review score for it would be just went up by at least 1 point out of 10 and half a point out of 5. So I think it's a solid 8.5 for me right now. I would have put it 7, 7.5 before, but now it's given 8.5 vibes. And it would be a 9 straight up if um, just the whole experience was a little more tighter, uh, versus me feeling so lost and figuring out my purpose on my own. Um, I mean, yeah, that's what Pokemon are for, right? That's what we've grown up doing, is catching them all. So it kind of does make sense that uh, you know you're trying to do the same thing in Pal World. I'm just waiting for number go up. Uh, that has not happened yet. Maybe people don't like that I yap so much. My yapping is just maybe not the best part of my streams. People are here for the good stuff, and this is the good stuff. This game is, it's fucking fantastic, dude. Like, I did not walk in with any expectations. I was completely clean from any sort of idea which would make me think, oh, this is how the game is gonna be. I knew choices matter and all of that, but like I did not know how the format would actually be presented, how the game would actually play. Um, just from the story itself, I thought that maybe there might be some shooting involved. I haven't shot anyone yet, and that makes sense. I'm a detective, and detectives. This is the reality of a detective. They're just gonna bounce around the world, collecting info, making contacts, getting info from the inside, outside, opening the whole thing apart, and that's just how police jobs sometimes are. Um, you have to be civil, like in these times, especially in these times. Like this looks like everyone's damn fucking woke in this world. Random people start talking about their trauma and their racial superiority, and have nuance behind their bad ideas that they believe in, and you have to engage them because they have information that you give. You have to sometimes make them believe, hey, I think exactly like you think, so we are friends. And for that, you have to internalize what they think, which feels so weird. Like, but that's a mechanic in the game. Um, cool. I said I'll stop yapping, and I'm gonna deliver on that promise. I am, yeah. So 3, 2, 1, and play. fucking took all day to fucking connect my headphones. Um, I noticed that last time the game audio was a bit low. The dialogues. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tinker the options here a little bit. The dialogue size is fine. The sound, the music volume, I'll sort of keep on the lesser side of things. The environment volume, weather volume can be there. Weather is kind of like just, it's ASMR sometimes. The UI volume, I mean, I can keep that. Voiceover volume, 100%. Environment volume, maybe I would just take one step lower. Voiceover, full, classic, only voice introductions. Oh, so, okay. All voice dialogue, got it. So classic was probably how the game uh, was launched. I'm assuming without fully read lines, which makes sense. A friend of mine was saying there was too much reading in Disco for me to get involved. I think he played it a long time ago, and I should go back to him and tell him that, hey, bro, now every line, every dialogue is voice acted, and that makes this a very digestible experience. I think without voiceovers, I don't know if I would have gotten this far, to be honest with you. So let's do a recap by opening our journal. So these are two tasks that I did on my first stream. I started them, but it requires waiting for a while for me to be able to go and progress them. For this, I filed it on Monday. Keep searching for the caller despite lacking any leads. This might take some time. Who made the call? Oh, I'm looking at this. So sorry. I want to look at this. Run the numbers, victims. Can Alice call Alice back in a day for info on the armor? Okay. So we did this at Monday too. The afternoon. I don't know if it's still Monday. And if it's not, if it's Tuesday, I'll just call her immediately after this. Close the waterlock on Wednesday. Where is the rest of the armor? Go to the harbor gates. Ask the Jolly Mesk about the armor. Cool, that sounds like something I immediately want to do. So this man that was hanging from this tree was wearing armor. He's killed by hanging, if you can guess it right away. And we're just gonna run a research on his. So it is day one on his armor, and which had a serial number. So we're gonna try to find more info about his armor from there. Jolly Mask. I'm gonna go up and talk to him.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Call me Manya. That's nice enough. Flavor Utopia, not approvingly.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Arad said you have a key to a door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you.
He taps the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Hustle grinder. I'm not opening those doors for myself. I'm opening it for all working men.
I knew this man was a coming. And it's a good thing you're doing too. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the Whirling in Rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Who he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting.
The little boy had it good on his promise.
His
To
promise?
get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me, pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock.
How, dude? Kuno is just. It's just Kuno.
Serves me right for
What do
doing
you even
menial
say?
footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
That's Kuno for you. Kuno doesn't give a shit. So Kuno used us to what, scare you? Proven to be what to do.
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part. I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Hold up, force pieces, helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots. What about the leggings? I'm going to find one piece of it. One is enough. I'm ambitious. I'll go find all of that. Actually, I may have that.
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
To find one piece of it. One is enough. I'm ambitious.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay. Let's find all of it.
And Mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
So Kuno used us to what? Scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good. No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
Showing you the way?
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Why is he so grateful, buddy? Why are you striking? Any idea who killed the hanged man?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share? It's not wages or pensions, or how large a share would you like? Oh, okay, I get it. I wonder about something else.
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
Ah, yeah, one decision. Are you a communist? The boss man Everard, what can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman. He's probably in his container at the harbor. So head right on in there. No, I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all.
Hmm? Yeah.
Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
I'm just sort of making the camera a little bigger because I've realized there's a lot of screen space in this game that uh, is not relevant to understanding what's actually happening. It just adds to the vibes, so does my face, right? No, he paused to think for a moment. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value, and even a weak child can think it. The only thing is holding someone back, or I can't, and I shouldn't. Right on, brother. You shouldn't take what's not yours. Cool. I don't think I have anything to add to
A
that.
none of the above kind of man. No harm in being that.
You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political
Sure,
situation.
I've had the necessary free time.
Spread the
Fortunately, there's
noise.
always time.
Okay?
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool. That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
Maybe I'm a boyadero. It doesn't sound that cool. Sounds antiquated, obsolete, passe. It's not disco. Itself an appropriation of Vespertine code. A noble peasant, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends. Independent in your actions, loyal to your friends. Doesn't sound that cool, sounds antiquated. Yeah, I think
The
it
man
does.
sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he could, effortlessly, go even wider, if need be. An endless torrent of time.
Any idea who?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Harbor is a prime area of suspicion. In your opinion, are the dock workers involved in the killing?
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Who's there? Who's Tao?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what does
He
that
was an
mean?
agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Vigilant?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad.
Uh, Kuno lied to you. Return and confront him. I want to settle this fucking Kuno guy once and for all. And if I have to confront him, that's like what I have to do. Kuno cannot dominate me. Kuno cannot be higher on the power dynamic. Like he just cannot be winning this. The fuck, bro?
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces. He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
The fuck?
By the way, Kit is a racial slur.
It belongs in the past. Total retards use language like that. Congratulations, Kuno. You just made yourself a retard. Oh yeah, kids. No, but don't you mean desert kid? This is all so superficial, kids. The race mystery runs deeper. No, I wish it had been. Now I have some questions.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, pig o' naught.
Kuno, I need a fridge to stash the body. I'm not gonna ask Kuno for a fucking fridge, although he seems to be the big boss of the city. Feels like everything just figure out what's going on with this kid. I talked to Manana about the armor, which I did. I did talk to him. So you fucking lied to me about it, dude. Like, he told me you promised to sick the pigs on him. He said to thank you. Wasn't too keen on chasing down that armor anyway. He said you are now the king of entire Jamrock. He told me you. He said thank you. Wasn't too keen on chasing.
North Jamrock. Kuno meant everything north of 881. The rooster fucked Kuno's words up. Kuno doesn't do south. Doesn't fuck with the madre.
Kuna appreciates you recognizing him as the sovereign of Jamrock, though North Jamrock, that is.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello!
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Good idea.
You got fucked. You got fucked, pig. Fucked bad. Of course you're gonna remember this. Now get the fuck out of here, griefing the Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting!
For the fuck him. Good thing you asked the Kunmeister. Kuno knows a fridge. Perfect for freezing.
That's not cool, Kuno. Really, I don't believe it. I thought you would. Where is it?
Bacon Man's in a rush. But what's in it for the Kuno? What's the return on Kuno's investment?
Cops free yard. Don't you have civic pride?
Kuno's got everything Kuno needs. All civics and shit.
You can't buy Kuno, pig! Kuno's already got everything!
Well, Kuno's literally asking me how much is the price. Like, kind sir, I'll repay you for this information one day. Right now the clock is ticking. Fine, Kuno. Don't help me then. Back off.
Wasn't going to. Kuno's not into bacon charity.
You can't turn Kuno into a little popo man. Kuno's his own man.
Heck yeah. Pow. Kuno, I need a fridge to stash the body. Okay.
Kuno doesn't.
Despite lacking the obvious leads, this might take some time. Alright. The victim's tattoos. You have a photo of the Hangsman tattoos. Can you decipher them? Tell you what they mean? You should probably talk to about 2 people about them for this. Ask around about tattoos, possible meaning. I'll ask Musclehead because him and I are buddies now. What's up here? I have 5 points. Hell yeah. Hand-eye coordination, interfacing, composure, Inland Empire, hunch and guts feeling, dreams and walking life, level up. Oh, I just had 1 skill point. I did it the other way. I've leveled up my Inland Empire because, like, it just feels like it's hunches and gut feelings are something I do definitely want to have. as a cop, and the more I have them. What day are you on? Is literally the first day. Uh, it's the first day of the game. I've done a bunch of this. I've played for about 7 or 8 hours. But yeah, it's the first day. It's 5:45 in the evening. I started at 10 a.m. I think. What's up here? Okay, cool. I was reading the journal. The victim's tattoos. Maybe ask Musclehead about that. If I'm gonna ask anyone at all. I'm not asking to Kuno about the tattoos because literally Kuno is just a waste of fucking time. I can check with Manana maybe. Manana sounds like a seasoned guy, knows his shit, very calm, might give me
Hola,
some
Wandering Man.
insight.
How can I help you?
Good talking to you. So how like do I have to equip the photo? Items, photo of happy couple, clothes, to interact, tattoos. Hold it, bro. Why the fuck do you not go here? Is it only a right hand key? What the fuck, dude? On my neck? What are you talking about? I want to drop it here. Doesn't go. Fuck it, dude. I don't give a shit. The stairs in this game are just like so difficult to run up on. I don't know. It's weird to navigate with WASD and this map, which is like all perpendicular routes essentially. Everyone should
The
try to be.
unpromising race pupil returns.
Hey Musclehead, can I talk to you about the photos? I don't want to do the race 3D again. Fuck it, I'm not gonna go deeper into this. Send victim's body to processing. Once you're done with the corpse and the Kitsuragi, check dice to see whether you're done with all the corpses. Thus, after you've sent the body away, you can't take it back. So I just have to
Yes?
talk to him. I think you should know that I can't remember anything. Tell me on the case again. I want to talk to you. I want to talk about you. You seem to be following me.
Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Whether if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. Alright, for the good of the investigation,
Tell me.
what do you want to know?
All these options are just bad. I'm not gonna ask him a secret. That's all.
Good. Let's...
So I tried sort of talking to Musclehead about it, but and Manana about the tattoos didn't seem to help a lot. I'm gonna open my journal and look at the next thing. Is it like a dialogue interaction with Kitsuragi that happens when you're looking at the body?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and
But the
This is
radio
Precinct
again.
57. How may I assist you?
Have you heard back from the ICP about the serial number?
No. And I doubt they'll get back to me before tomorrow morning. Anything else?
I'm done. Okay, I can
over
come
and
here
out.
to talk to Sylvie
in the
again.
cabin, you see a set.
Who made the call reporting the crime? Keep searching for the caller despite any lighting. This might take some time. Open apartment door for. You have the key. The door is behind the greenhouse in the yard. Cool. So let's try to get to the greenhouse behind the yard. We'll go into Whirling Rags. I think Whirling Rags is the only place where you can enter that place from, so... Bruh, it's such a small...
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
Soul is puny, my soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard, through a PA system, by other people.
Finished thought. No. I'm not fucking doing karaoke.
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you. He doesn't like where this is going.
Okay, there's nothing here. So do I only get to go to the... Let me see if there's a way from the kitchen.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
It's something about this place that makes me want to know.
Eccentric. But okay, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
He's not bothered by your eccentricity. He seems genuinely intrigued himself.
Yes, a mini side investigation.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
The door does not budge.
I'm getting distracted, yes, I know, but...
Can I help you?
I've seen something here at the Whirling Gate. I think I need to
What
talk about it.
thing?
Saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
Yeah?
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Yeah, okay, don't rub it
He
in.
hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
It's a shame you gotta suck up to the Union to stay afloat.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to
I
paying
don't know
customers.
why that made me happy.
It doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
You just did, so that's what you thought you have to do.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike.
Hey, yeah.
Glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
So after 16, the sign said reserve starting 16. Why isn't anyone in the mess hall?
Good question.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere. Or laying low after the, lynching.
Whatever he may feel about you, he can't miss the opportunity to throw you a look of what he assumes is shared understanding. Go with it.
They probably fucking killed that guy or something, and that's why.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
Oh yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
The door, yeah, the door is just a fucking door, but it opens and it fucking... Which state are you from? I'm in India, I live in India, and I live in Hyderabad at the moment. Where are you from? Oh yes, a door. So yeah, the door might just fucking be useless, but like when you open it, you get to go somewhere, and that's what I'm. Do you know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I
No,
don't
I don't have a
care
key.
either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some
Alright.
boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Yeah, I don't know. Speak Telugu? No, I just want to keep the stream English. Because it's just, I think, better that way for me. I think you'd like to know what's back there. Let him get to pretend he's indifferent.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
Uh-huh.
So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Okay, there's something else I want to ask about.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
I seem to be in need of a fridge.
Yes, for the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
Correct him.
No, we want to put a very important dead body in your fridge.
I don't care. You're not putting a dead body into my fridge.
I want to say something.
This is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. You don't have to ask me why you can't store a dead body in my kitchen.
Yeah, I'm not friends with you either, so I understand that you hate me and...
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No. The answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
Wow. Turned the lieutenant off like he was a busted old radio. He really is the lord of his realm.
Let's go talk to the freight clerk.
The freight clerk. Alright. That is so another thing.
Another thing. Great. I love... Yes?
I just want to quickly speak to this guy. What is he about?
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
Yeah?
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language.
Yeah?
The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek.
Yeah?
It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Kubek. Sounds representative.
It's Quebec. I'm here for official police business.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
That's so impressive. Do you know what's behind the door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself.
Okay.
Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Gotcha.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Such a
It's
happy
almost
guy.
like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
In your fridge.
The man keeps shaking his head. His eyes seem sad. Then he starts swiping crumbs off the countertop.
I don't think he understands, officer. We need to find some other way to make ourselves clear.
I came on, make stabbing motions at the meat and what language is he speaking?
He's from Grad, a Koiko.
With the mention of the word Koiko, the cook starts talking excessively, his hands up in the air again. He's happy for some reason.
Oh, no, no. What do you know, Fridge? Fridge more. No, no. I know.
Listen to him. This is a man who clearly knows about bodies and fridges, and bodies fitting into fridges.
Okay, we have our answer. It won't fit. We need a bigger fridge.
Why does he know about which body fits which fridge? I'm gonna go and actually take a look at trying to find a way to get behind there.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material Eternite. Because it's nice and orderly, it reveals no secrets at this time.
How does he get there? He's walking, which means there is probably a way, just that I have not been able to find it. The man slowly walks on the streets of whatever the fuck this place is. His partner walking in front of him as if knowing before myself where I intend to go. What the fuck, dude? Like, this is not where I clicked. Do you not get it? I mean, I'm at the frit now, so I clicked in another place. Like, why would you fucking go and stand in a place where literally nothing is interactable?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
Come on, give me something to work with here. This is important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay? Right behind you.
This is a fridge. Wicked. I need to store a corpse there.
You're joking, right?
Bad joke. Measure the fridge with your hands. No, I'm not joking.
Yeah, super funny.
Do I not get to
Is this
ask
about the
her?
questions again? Because I don't... A warehouse?
She scrunches up.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse.
So if Frit doesn't have the warehouse, then whose warehouse is that fucking thing? And how do I fucking get there? Most able-bodied men, they were sure.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Fess up. Where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
First, you knew sea-linked into it.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip.
He's been expecting this. He's really puffed himself up.
Just tell me which one's her lorry.
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Evashel West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does the lady driver?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
The name resounds like a bell in the air. A dark gong. You get a bad feeling. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Yeah, him.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is. It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the
That's
protection
so
of the Lorrymen
impressive.
and Carters Guild.
I love the game, dude. I just absolutely love it. I feel like the fact that I'm streaming it and I get to talk about every decision and just like applaud it or talk about like how I feel about it and what the character should feel and would do. It's just elevating the experience a lot more. And yeah, thank you for watching. His eyes that between you and I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of lorrymen and the cart is scared.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
He tries to light press, your hands are shaking now, the sound simply ends. Hey, we're getting done.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod.
He does. Like.
I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
What are you
Oh,
holding?
not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
Wait, how long has this been going on then?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But
Or-
this here is just apples. Fine.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Do I wanna just try it? My odds are pretty low. Kim's bluff gets me +2. Saw you snooping cabin. Go fuck yourself. Why is that a nerf? Like, go fuck yourself is a nerf?
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
Yeah, I agree with you. There's always something fun to discover. Yeah. The jig's up. I've got the goods on you. Why don't you and me step aside for a little talk like fucking adults, eh? You wanna be a man about it? Look, I'm sorry. Can you just tell me what you know?
Make me runt.
We'll just have to ask someone else about the lady driver. Let's go.
That sucked. So yeah, where the fuck, like, I wanted to go behind the yard in which the body is, and they just came and stood here when I clicked inside the yard. So I don't know if I'm not fully aware of what I'm supposed to be doing, but is it from that side? Yeah, it looks like it is. So I have to go further that way and cool. Oh, that was easy. I think I am right. So we go here, we go all the way here, we come here, Come here. Oh, we also have an interesting dialogue with this one on the boat. I'll just quickly go and talk to her.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
By the way, I talked to Evrat, Claire.
You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
He's a beautiful man. Beautiful and just.
Just? In what way? Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years? Or wait, actually... corruption. That's how he's done it.
Yeah.
Fantastic, Verne-like corruption, reaching into the bowels of the earth.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
Of course. And I don't
He just
expect you to
called
share
me
anything he told you
unusual
with
in
me.
front of her. What
I'm
the
not a
fuck?
corrupt
Yeah.
Verne myself. However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
Yes, your disgusting necktie agrees completely. Let's gossip.
Oh. That's so helpful of him.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of it.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun? Well, maybe he's not as helpful as you thought then. Is there anything else? Of course, detect. Until then, is there anything I can help on the contrary, officer? There are yet camioners you have not talked to. And don't look so surprised. In a time like this, it would be strange if Wild Pines didn't have eyes on the harbour.
So is this someone I missed?
They must have someone in an overlook position, near the gates.
Manana.
I suggest you go back and canvass for more suspects.
Do you know about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know something about the tattoos.
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
Yeah?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabrics. What lustrous hair. Okay? Like, why am I, like, I just want money. Cool, I'll say in fabrics, I guess.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy
Oh, I
green
just saw your
raincoat,
comment. Sorry,
almost
sorry, man.
rustic
First.
in its simplicity. A
Understood.
silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat,
Gentle throat, okay.
while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible. Now look at you, you misery-clad
I
sinner,
just hope I don't fucking
barely
die.
able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor, poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're two. Shame? You haven't really been in the presence of
I
gentlefolk
would be
either, have
ashamed,
you?
I guess.
What shame is there to be felt in front of these dock workers, cops, and hotel clerks, but to belittle yourself in these eyes of Odin? Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Voila, you're doing it.
You seem rich. Can I have some money, man? Help me, I'm poor. I need money. Yeah.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm sad to hear that. How much do you need?
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more about your predicament than she's letting on?
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
Hell yeah, this is amazing.
She removes a few notes and hands them to you. The paper is cold and oily to the touch.
I know how to make money. I was born to fucking make money. And beg for it sometimes, but it's alright. Begging is an art. You have to know how to beg, to convince people, and...
Whoa, whoa! Did you see how easy that was? Ask her for more. Toot toot, train to Moneytown.
It would be dishonorable, and my honor is my life.
Can you eat honor? Are you an omnivore? Give me a break.
Omnivore? Yeah.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
You prepped me alright. I'm your little peony now. I'm an honorable policeman, one of the few good men in Devonshire. I'm still getting my head on this whole money concept, which is helping me out.
You're right, man, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with the precinct.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries?
It's so funny that honor is the only time they use UK spelling. Is that true? Is that a mistake? What's this?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no...
Yeah, we don't want to try to...
Hey, up here, piggo.
It's calling me a pig. Oh, yeah.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
Is she the woman? No, actually, I'm not asking for spoilers. I'm just like guessing. The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see. The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
We just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive.
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
I was so polite. You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her. On a first name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
Hell yeah. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Hold on, what's a son?
It's where they grow whores like her, and they're whoremen.
Well, the negativity.
Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honor?
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Okay.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know how to write. Why are you circumvented defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even
Dude,
the
just go to the
occasional
fucking
trash can
roundabout
fire
and
to
you'll
break up
see,
the
like,
tedium.
you'll get a buffet of havoc. It's literally right there.
I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
So, you don't know what to write? I have an opinion on this.
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here.
Yeah.
We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
Yeah?
I love public art, don't mind us. I'm gonna have to stop you. This is hooliganism.
Let's be realistic. What are you going to do? Climb up there?
You heard your partner, Piggy. I'm unstoppable. I ain't no snitch, Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Okay.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
So you won't talk about the murder, but maybe you can tell us something about the murder victim's missing armor?
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Isn't armor R for the body?
Ugh, alright, sad Piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Looked cute as hell.
Yeah.
If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time!
The little girl wearing the gloves there?
No. That's all the snitching Cindy the Skull does for today. Actually, I don't even know why I told you what I just told you.
That's 'cause it's fucking art, Cindy. I thought we knew what we were talking about. We bonded over that for a second. We bonded over art, and that's why you opened up to me. No shame in that. Just a fellow art admirer.
I have a weakness for animals. It's the animal thing again. Damn it.
That's because I'm a pig. He's calling me a piggy and saying weakness for animals.
Or a weakness for police officers, miss. Thank you either way.
Catch you later.
Watch
Cindy.
your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
What this be? Whoa. What? I get better checks or worse checks because of the clothes I'm wearing. Ooh, it's like oranges. It's like legendary item. Should put these on. Electrochemistry. Photo. Handkerchief. Is there no like pocket? Oh, it was orange because it was new. It doesn't really have a buff. Okay, guard plus half light. Gotcha. And this gives me electrochemistry. This is half light. This is nothing. Conceptualization minus suggestion. Esprit corpse. And this gives me plus suggestion. I think I want this. And I want to wear it with this. And the gloves I want are plus half light. What does half light do? Half light, let the body take control, threaten people. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Hey, yeah, we want to do that. We want to threaten the fuck out of people. Interfacing half light. Be scared. You have reason to be scared. I'm wearing the half light plus 1 gloves, motherfuckers. Why am I looking at this wall again? He's just gonna be like, why?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. You have no clue. So many
Alright.
Hey, what's that noise down there?
Garden hose, this won't be used for this won't be used until snow? Did it say snow? Alright, we got to the back. These barrels are half full of rainwater. Very helpful information. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot.
There must be another way into the building.
Why the fuck did he say it like that?
I can't get involved in this.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Why are you whispering? It sounds like you're already in trouble.
There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice. I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinet's standards.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Muscular. Sergeant takes out his little blue notebook and writes.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
Rain patters on the windowsills and dead house plants too. Late to do them any good.
It'll take more than rain to bring this place back to life.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
Thank you, Kim.
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the dull and darkening sky, the neighboring windows stand silent.
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going. Good luck with the investigation.
Let him go. You just get to watch him walk away slowly while the camera pans back at me.
He's gone.
We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
Yeah, right. He probably didn't have anything important.
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Okay, let's do that. There's that autosave. Let's talk to this fucking little asshole over here who's been...
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back.
Fucking turn!
Pigs come to take me out! Trying to snuff me out!
No, why would you even say that?
Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Fair enough, man. Boring. Boo. So I can go back to the hotel now and pay off the money because Joyce was like nice enough to just give me money. But apparently we can come here.
A sturdy metal door guards the south. This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside. The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building.
That's just a traumatized old woman landlord who... Oh, it's a cleaning lady, but maybe she's a landlord, but she's just now just... fuck this shit, dude. People come into the building and then I get dragged into their shit.
Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door. With the smoker. You already were there.
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
I know my rights, and don't you marm me, boy.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Hold your horses.
Yeah, I wonder why I don't have my badge. Oh, yeah. Because I was drunk.
I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
I'm gonna save right here. Always good to be a safe scum. Let's talk to her first. Let's see what's
Give
up.
me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Aww. First, I'm the policeman that asked you to open the door. Are you sure you don't want to see my badge? Are you alright? Should I call a doctor? This won't take long.
Go ahead then. What do you want to know, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
I'm looking for... I have a clue.
Ask away, policeman.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
What do you mean? I wasn't joking. No, you don't understand. I'm looking for a real person.
Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez, like Jim Jamrock or Raoul Ravachol.
Oops, you really didn't get the joke there.
I shouldn't have let him go, maybe.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
How about a young male in his mid-20s, dark-haired, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony, you know where he lives?
Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble, I just want to talk to him. Do you know him?
Talk?
She squeezes her room trying to catch her breath.
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
I mean, he is home. He didn't leave the building unless there's another exit.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment.
Apartment number 8. What is this? Foreclosed by Martinez Realty Associates. What's this? The graffito says firing squad for the rich. Waves crashing in the darkness. Someone has torn down the wall. We continue to live longer. An old grocery list on the table and checks. We come here. Is this like the stairs? What am I looking for? Door 9 is locked.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door.
Hella sus.
You can feel tension on the other side. A poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
This is the police. Open up.
Do I have to open the door?
You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge.
Did you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Yeah. I agree with Kim. I don't really... Someone has drawn 5-pointed star on the wall.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Look at Kim. Inspect the symbol closer.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why There's a star upside down.
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
What's the deal with the
The
antlers?
wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it. Because
Alright.
white is the color of peace.
What does it evoke in me?
Nothing at all yet. Right now, it's just meaningless shapes on a wall.
Good. I'm not sure if I want to engage with that door. What's happening here? Boxes filled with cleaning chemicals, smells of laundry detergent. Cool. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. An old shoe rack, boots, sneakers, and old slippers. And these shoes come in 3 different sizes. Okay. Loud rumbling snore comes from within. Whoa, damn. Certain show are covered in some sort of slime. Does it help if I equip the torch right now? Take all Commodore Red Ignition. So then where are the stairs? Maybe it's that door over there. What's this? And grab stuff from here. Items and use. Take this. Take this. We take these shoes. Right. We go up here. No, we went in there. How do I go upstairs? The fuck? So we looked at this door, I guess we try this door now.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
You seem committed to it, so go on.
What are you doing?
I believe it's the shackle you mean to cut, Detective.
He's just trying to help. Don't take it bad. Relax.
Perhaps you should give it another go.
The shackle...
After you, Detective.
Okay. And open this. Flamboyant poster provides the real lithography. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. Just a second. So was this helpful at all? Why? Yeah. Evolution is allowed to pose with their guns. What's this
A plaster
about?
cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov.
Why does this tent have a bust of Krasmus Mazov?
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Again, who is this Kraz Mazov?
He's known as the father of scientific communism, also known as Mazovianism. His theories about economic history greatly influenced, some would even say sparked, the anti-centennial revolution.
Yes, that's all there is to it. We have a skill point. Shrug off the pain, they'll have to hurt you more. Shivers, raise the hair on your neck, lament city. Empathy, understand others, work your mirror neurons. Coalition, hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Go to party, plan it, love and be loved by drugs. Flex power muscles, enjoy healthy organs, physical instrument. That's what I want to level up at the moment, because I'm failing those checks and it's bringing down my morale. So I missed something then, because, oh, balcony. Exit. What? Can't go there. Oh, I have to click it. Oh, my bad. Oh, we got in through here as well, so I get it. We're in, and we gotta go up. This is also applicable, balcony. Maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. You hear distant traffic, night is falling on the city. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme and cactus. Breaker boxes full of cigarette butts and electrical wires.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good? Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Fuck, I need to set an alarm for shit I need to do in the game.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry, you'll get him. Remember, tomorrow, he's probably gone for today.
That's I think the dock. So there are nothing there for you to see. How do I get to the front balcony then? That's where Cindy is, right? I wanna go and like spook her a little. Is there any other door that I missed? Perhaps? Up. Yeah, I know that's the exit. It's balcony. Sorry about that. Uh, we are here. Hey, what up, buddy?
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But
Custom like
here you
profile.
are. Yeah, you got me now. The dynamic between us has completely changed.
You saying it doesn't mean it hasn't happened.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Yeah, given the art style of the game, I thought this was blood when I first saw it. Is that heavy?
Red dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
People like just don't give a shit in this world. Like, I'm a fucking cop, dude. Like,
she really did it. She's proud of it too.
Something to think about next time you're driving around in your pretty little piggy carriage.
keep looking off the side. Okay, I can't get in. Chair's new, someone lives back there. Where does this take me? Oh, where am I? Cindy? So where Cindy lives? Pants, hell yeah, clothes, I'm a car, I got money, I stole money. Nothing else here. Do I walk around? Does it give me options? It does not. By the way, those of you watching, what do you think about a Baldur's Gate 3 rerun for me? Like, I really want to play it. I think it would be good for the stream. I just, while I play this game, it just, even though I just finished Baldur's Gate 3, makes me just want to go back to it, dude. Yeah, it was an amazing game. I'm gonna go to the hotel owner and pay him off. I feel a little lost as to what the objective was and what I need to do next. But if I pay the book is titled Man from Helmdall. We go back here. Oh.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? Well? Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. It's good you paid before 9 p.m., or your door would have been locked electronically. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
God, I saw another thing in the world. Goodbye. I think I'm at a point where I can talk to these fellas. I can't. Oh, let me see if my new clothes give me any buffs. +1 physique, -1 morale, +1 conceptualization, and this one gives me Esprit de Corps. I don't want Esprit de Corps, I want this. So this jacket, +1 physical instrument. That's pretty good. What does this give me? Yeah, this has got like a weird thing to it. Yeah. These pants, +1 electrochemistry, no reaction speed. What do my pants do? I have one shoe. I realized I can just go and sell shit that I don't think I'll use. Like that shit which nerfs something but buffs another thing.
The door is closed. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you. He doesn't like with it.
Apparently there's multiple ways I could have killed myself in this room. Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
No time to rest yet. That's perfect. Does this door open? It do not open. I've done this dialogue option already.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor, where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here.
No problem, officer.
I mean, yeah, anyone would want to leave this place. So I guess there's really nothing to do. I did adopt the Hobocop mindset for nothing, I think. Ooh, this guy green. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and roll-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Pick up the pills, physical instrument, wake him up.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Why the yelling, man?
30-something man, he didn't sound 30. 30-something man slowly lifts his head and gives you a pensive look. You're alive? You looked out for the long count there.
Wait, what? I was just sleeping.
This sounds like an old guy.
Officer?
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police. More than they usually do, at least.
Tell me about Wild Pines.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
No shit.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
Okay.
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
Of course, it's a total madhouse. I'm not sure what you mean. I've almost not been outside.
Good. Then you understand the gist of it. We would all be better off without the employers and their employment. For one, I can get some goddamn shut-eye. Right to sleep, I say.
Okay. See anything interesting in your dreams while you're sleeping here while the others are out striking?
They got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. or just getting some sleep.
Fair
Or
enough.
was.
The way he says measurehead implies ultimate trust in this head reckoner's physical prowess.
Who's behind organizing the strike?
We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need. What's right for us.
There's no leader.
Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
So, what about the dead body in the yard?
Yeah. What about it?
You seem poor. Do you have many of those hanging from the trees here?
You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a man. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern?
This is the backyard of the place you're at.
I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead.
You have a pretty solid feeling that the man's not just mouthing off. He's strong, but even he has reasons to be cautious here.
They say your guy was a killer. Your tree man. He has friends, same as him, Callers. There's only one thing they know well. How to wreak havoc.
Hey, who says that? You're saying things might get violent around here.
You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook. So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even Sleepyhair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective.
Yours? Pointed the bottle of his bed. And the split rum. Alright, I'll let you sleep.
The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
Ooh, nice. Remember just randomly I got saved, so I'll do that. The bottle of rum has been knocked over, beautifully dark liquid is spilling out. Oh, fuck me, I'm gonna feel like an addict again.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime.
Why is this guy interactable when he just doesn't have a dialogue? It should just like...
Hello again, sweetie.
But I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Cool, I'm gonna head out. Oh my god, look at the goals, so many fucking goals. Getting the hangman's boot in order to succeed, get the boot of the victim's feet. Kind of better at the instrument shit now, so maybe.
The man is decomposed. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
If you think so, officer, I'm not going to object. I need a little help for carrying him to the holding pen of my kinema. I'll take it from there.
There go those beautiful enamel boots. You will never own the full set now. May they rest in processing.
It's too late to take him into processing today. I'll take him first thing tomorrow.
Oh, I thought we were gonna have a cutscene. I was like, damn, what's happening? Forfeited. That's okay. Explore the worldlings, secret passages. The strangers in the world, and no one knows where they lead. Find a way in and see. Find a way into the secret passage. Find out who is in the Union box. Cart has told you some unruly Union men gathered in the mess hall of the whirling and rags. Not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them. They're just not there today. Find the armored gloves. Ask a little girl in the fishing village down the coast who knows something about the armored gloves. Fishing village. Okay. Smoke around the balcony. Visit apartment sometime after 9. Finds a lot. Tomorrow night we're doing like a rager. We'll do an all-nighter. We'll stay up solving the case with our friend all night. You need to find 20 real to pay rent for your room. Or it will be locked after 29. As long as you don't have a free place to stay, you have to do this every night. So there's potentially possible I might end up the spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. Let's talk to this one.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle. I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hog René first.
Okay, we talk to this guy. Apparently he's angry.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
Yeah.
I'm
And the
trying
sandwich.
to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game.
Oh, hell
Grab a
yeah.
ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime. This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast.
What?
You threw your sister's breast.
What?
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
There are no two more harmful words an athlete can hear than good job. And this was downright embarrassing.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
Perfect throw, but I still feel it. That's just how Johnny Ball game is. Extra.
Right. Was the demonstration it? Or do you still need something from us, officer?
Yes, officer. What do we need from this gentleman?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely. In Martinez, the Union is the law. So can you really blame them?
You don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
Alright, dude. Fucking hell.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
How do you know that? You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Do you know what crater?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
It's a crater left by artillery fire.
Why what?
Why was it?
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait, who are the communards again? Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Why shell them here in Martiniere? They should have chosen a place away from people and buildings.
This place is a damn beachhead, son. They had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Deathblow sounds grim. Nod thoughtfully and turn to look northeast. Shake your head and look down at the crater.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Hold on, the coalition?
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil. Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players of the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard-working class to take over. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. This coalition seems quite capable. Communists just don't understand how money works. Nothing. I don't think, I just do. You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specifics of... Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still hold it influence. Damn right, son, they laid fire of hell on the city before they stormed it, and it worked too. There is a strange claim on the rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument, a dark shadow, and now the Union Socialists are practically running the place. So it should be soft socialists paving the way for the hard-working class to take over. The coalition seems quite capable. Actually, communists just don't understand. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess, and now they rule us.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Who is this Fazal? What exactly is suzerain?
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Rene, I found your guard booth.
Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the night. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
I saw a picture in there. You were it. Who's the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
I thought we were friends, Rene. Like, I just want to know who you like this.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
You must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Hold on, why are you on leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real man's man is just gonna write it out.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
So who was working your shift that night?
No one. The bus has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
He just continues to throw balls.
Look, officer, the container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
I realize that I have a point which I can use, which might help me in this conversation. I would definitely need some psyche buff right now. I'll buff up empathy, I think. It's my primary sort of strength. I'm going with a psyche build, so that's what I'll do at the moment. Iraq gets it. Big guys looking after the small and everyone working together. Such dependency only weakens a man further. Do or die. There is no. René is but one man. We need a program. Get all the elderly back in the job market. Keep folks motivated. René should rent out his services, invest the profit, get a few more guys, expand and repeat. Wage work is a dead end.
Yes, yes, yes. Can we conclude the topic of my guard boost now?
Sorry, dude.
He is not going to become an entrepreneur.
Let's have something on the night of the murder. Your boot looks right into the yard. Who's the girl? Got it?
Yes, yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Wow, you work hard.
I do.
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide. Oh, yeah. Like a horse, a workhorse, for hard work. Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I fucking rattle it down, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer.
I mean, yeah, I did take that, I guess I made some cues.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Are you rich? Get out of here. You're a pauper. You work harder than anyone. Almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why
It's
is
because
that?
of that guard guy riding my ass. The system is a market for corrupt cops out there, but the immigrant cops have price dumped it. Fucking taxes, man.
The Guardsman has set himself up one of those self-replicating money structures. You should learn from it. Don't play the victim. Think hustler. Think with your head. Boo-hoo. The system is broken. The establishment is keeping me down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this? Why are you so poor?
Guess I'll have to ask him.
Because of the taxes. G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Every time you wipe your ass, they got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony, one tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you.
He said ox.
Total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
No fucking way. I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now. Are you sure? That seems like a been helping me solve my money problems and you making me into a free market threat.
What are you, a racist? Don't be a racist.
Wait, what?
Be a cool immigrant, ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street.
That sounds cool.
Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free. It's clear you like the hard stuff, brota.
The what? Sounds like my stomach is growling.
Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Okay, but what's the hard stuff?
Fascism, brota.
What is fascism though? Okay, stomach, I've made up my mind about fascism.
You're going to keep your vooz, right? Keep your vooz, brota.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to be played by an upset stomach.
There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver. It is one of betrayal and disappointment.
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick 5 minute tour, go piss, stretch over there, and just like this game is heavy on your head. It makes you like fucking think, listen, pay attention, engage. It's quite heavy. Ja, hier werd voor music. How do you guys like the game so far? For those of you watching it for the first time, what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think about the game. I'm gonna quickly take a piss and be right back. back. Uh, cool. So we're in this new area. I guess the fishing village must be somewhere here. Not exactly sure. Don't feel like using the map because it just doesn't make sense to me. Enormous boulets worthy of real men. I guess I can quick save. Where am I? I've come back up in this area, which means I gotta go back down here. There was a bunch of stuff underneath where I was. You hear the distance call seabirds. We're gonna talk to this guy. Listen boy, I don't stop trouble, I'll fix it. Yellow plastic bag. Always up for money, 21 real. This stuff here. A spatter of bullet holes lines the wall. So I can't go down there. So I think that's this area done. We spoke to those two guys. Is there anyone else over there worth speaking to, perhaps? Wait, what is this?
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Fuck you, mailed.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also. The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow.
Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. Damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Okay, can't go here. This is his car. We go back here and we go inside. This is where those two guys are.
Son, you've really let yourself go. It's a disgrace. But Coach Physical Instrument is going to get you back in prime condition, even if it takes 1,000,000 push-ups.
Yes, sir. Forge me into organic steel, coach.
It's going to take blood, sweat, piss, and tears. But when I'm done with you, boy, you will be a master athlete. Behold, world. Here walks a sportsman, hands choked and hair kept back with a bandana. The Homo Athleticus.
Oh yeah. Go down here. It's these two guys over here. Is there someone up here worth having a chat with? I thought that was a bit yellow, highlighted. If this is the store, I do want to sell him stuff.
If you don't mind, please put the flashlight away. Some of us have. I do appreciate it. Hello again. How can I help you? Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
In Brugge Street 5 years ago, a vendor smiles as dead roosters line his stalls, hung by their feet from canopy red blood flows on a muddy street. Blurry shadows of people pass. Okay, we got a bunch of money. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here. I'd like to sell my
I'm not
clothes.
purchasing any more clothing at the moment. And especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun! Look at me sparkle in the light of the projector!
Another time, perhaps. Sure thing.
Have people from Iraq, Claire's Union come here attack my
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it.
Top off? For mine or this guy's? Like, I'm not taking off my Wild Pines overalls for anyone. Not again, not today, not even if you send me $6 today. I won't do it.
They went their way. It was a trip. But you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
Wait, I sold you my gun. Thanks for the review.
Sure, man.
A bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, film projectors whirring away. We let that guy whir away. But bro, I struggle so much with this. Yeah, it's here. Feel like a blind fuck trying to play this game. We gotta play. Oh, is that? Wait, wasn't? There's stairs here though. Like, I wanna go down the stairs. We can't go here. Well, I'm just gonna open my little bookie. The smoker in the balcony. You need to find 20 real to pay for your room. We're locked after 9. As long as you don't have a free place to stay, you have to do this every night. You met a mysterious stranger smoking on the balcony. Visit apartment tomorrow. Find the armored gloves. Ask the little girl in the fishing village down the coast who knows about the armored gloves. To get to the coast. Oh, fishing village is in the coast. So this is like locked till Monday, essentially. I guess I'm gonna go and sleep. Also, she said you haven't spoken to all the truck drivers, which makes me feel like I might have missed out on something. That's alright. Do I want to go back to the bookstore and... Hey, money. Spoken to this guy. Let me see what he has to say if there's more dialogue.
Right to work! Right!
A lorry stuck in the trap.
Open containers. So does that mean I can open lorry containers if I equip the thing here? Let's see. We haven't come back to that woman after uh, the first time we met her. So I'm interested to see if there's any dialogue options that I've got with her. She's right here.
The woman is still hunched over the railing. Her head.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
Are you the lady driver?
Did you just call me a lady, Herife?
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
I'm not that either, Herife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
So you're not the driver everyone is terrified
I'm
of?
only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Why do you scare the people who used to know
Because
you?
they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
You said long haul, that's...
The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there, it's all just... In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
That was horribly sung, but cool, thanks.
In the background, a quiet song seeps from her cabin into the air. You don't hear any vocals.
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to? Oh, Sim.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches, like a sleep kick.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain. It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring Boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain. Don't be stupid. The Boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man, one night. As he and his beloved are out walking along the river Margaret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down. So the Boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Margaret. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him. The most beautiful. A true Boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a Boyadero.
What if to truly love a boyadero is to float lifeless downstream?
Okay, that's cool. Unlock more slots. Do I get rid of the advanced race theory? Forget, you do not have enough skill points. So you need skill points to unlock those. Gotcha. Right on. Right on, brother. Right on. Okay, what, where am I supposed to go now? I'm just trying to see, like, run through the edges of the map. Just fucking see if, like, there's an area which I could have gone to that I didn't go to. Let me see if there's anything else to talk about
A
here.
lorry stuck in the trap. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see.
Yeah, that sounds without too much. There is nobody here, and I might go inside there tomorrow, just like see what's up. I don't have any active goals I think I can fix or solve. Yeah, we had you, wait, what? I don't know if I'm running around in circles or if like this is, no, it's not a new area. I just thought, what the fuck, where did I? Okay, I do wanna, I guess when the bridge lowers down, there's more trucks beyond it. Fuck this, let me fuck this guy up.
Looking for something, Rod? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Yeah, I can't do that skill check based thing with him again. Is that? No, I thought that was a face. We're just gonna go down and see this area of the whole thing, and if there's anything here for us to find.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand, buy second-hand. Keep the economy moving.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
You find your hand.
Economical, but also trendy. Look.
I can only buy that. Even buying stuff is like a dice
You
roll.
see two lowly,
Hey, you
defeated
come
speakers,
to a shop.
thralls,
What will you buy?
Slaves, basically.
Oh, you
Perched
failed.
atop them
You bought
like
the worst thing
conquerors
possible.
surveying the land.
You could
A
not
pair of
shop
found, durable wear
adequately.
sneakers, Ultra Series.
You see two lovely defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of foam durable wear sneakers, Ultra Series. There's a lot of trash in those pins. You gotta get that
I
shit.
can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
I will check that out, yeah. Inspect the sneakers, inspect the speakers. The sneakers, I don't have shoes, so maybe I can check.
A pair of found Ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine.
50 real,
super
fuck you.
Only that's found Ultra. We're the future.
In those bins, in those bins, in those bins, where those bins are, where those bins around here, is this also his stuff?
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small.
You like sunglasses, officer?
These are
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your... Oh, very interesting choice, officer.
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster. Giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue. Yes, but they also make your soul quiver like jello. So deep.
Wow, officer. You look
Really?
so
Is that
cool.
all? Is that stuff that goes through people's heads when they wear just blue colored sunglasses?
And they can be yours for a mere 3 real. My regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste. But you...
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination.
Haha, I
It's
like
a
it.
case to...
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician. But you could do worse. Take them if you want.
A man who knows his style. Much respect.
Okay, what does this do for me? -1 perception. Intellect has perception probably. No. Motorics has perception. I've got it on 3. See, hear, and smell everything. No, that's okay. I feel like I'm willing to gain 1 on Inland Empire, +1 visuals, -1 drama. Yep. I'm trying to figure out where said bins are. I saw a guard. I'm honestly trying to find bins because I do want all that shit that you're talking about. Oh, I found them. Oh, okay. Perfect. Cool. So I'm gonna go back in and end the day unless... Yeah, let me just run through my journal once. Run the number on the victim's armor. Call Alice back in a day for info on the armor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sleep. Quickly wake up. Call Alice. Smoker on the balcony is also time based. I don't know where Evrat wants me to barge in with, not barge in, but like unlock the gate he wants me to open and that fucking weird shit he was talking about. Do I have to pay him now? I mean, I don't
Can
have
I
the money.
help you?
You doing the communist run? I am just doing my run. I don't have an agenda with this run. I'll just do sort of what feels right. This is the first time I'm playing a game like this one, and I don't even know like if I'm playing it right. I'm just sort of vibing. My first like CRPG was Baldur's Gate, which was like literally the last game I played, and that has fascinated me to the point where I'm gonna try other CRPGs, and that's what I'm doing. Like I'm very new to this, is what I'd say. Yeah.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Oh, it's 8:45. Fucking hell, dude. This time in this world moves slow. Fuck. Am I gonna be able to talk to her today? Like,
The door is closed. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives it. He doesn't like where this is going.
he hasn't. Oh. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Yeah. I mean, the game is way more interesting than anything else. It's a great game. Got some money lying around in the hotel motel where I have to pay money later. Does this sort of change their life? Yeah, it makes you think. It makes you sort of aware of how you can think inside your head. It's very weird. Like the things you can notice and talk to yourself about. It's just good to like see, experience.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
But have I equipped? Oh yeah, there's always someone who's looking to establish a power dynamic and just make me lose health and die for some reason. So far, at least, that's happened a couple times. Why am I looking at you? Trash containers.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
You should open it immediately.
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage,
or pry bar.
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll go talk to him.
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Why is this guy like so weird?
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
What if I told you I am a hobo or soon to be rummaging through the trash? Will you keep me out too? Doesn't it seem callous, you guarding even your leftovers from the poor beneath those
What
queues?
do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Oh, I just got straight to the fucking point and he gave me the keys. Sometimes I forget I'm like an actual cop in this game because it gives you so much insight into your mind. I just look at him as a very hungover person with a very shitty life before this game started. Cool, we got the keys.
This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobo Cop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Hell yeah.
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
What did I do that is in that bin?
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Am I doing the cop run then? Yeah, I'm trying to do a good job as a cop, if that's what you mean. Like, I don't know how many runs this game has, but the path I'm going down is just like sort of not being a piece of shit. uh, and being a good cop, because this is my first time playing it and it makes sense to experience that rendition of how the story would go. And then, yeah, obviously, if I play it again, I would just love to fuck around, which I plan to do with Baldur's Gate when I play it again very soon.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Yeah?
Drop them in here, officer.
Why is the cop run not the run I should be doing? Other than your officer, lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his package.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or empty. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
he looks into the
the belt is
container.
missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Yeah, I do want to
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of ribbed shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Yeah, I need to ask the kids who put them there. Alright, we should go to guard again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard, or that one. He knows who the red-haired boy. Yeah, that's what I love about this game as well. You just do whatever the fuck you want. Maybe I'll not want to be a nice cop when I play it tomorrow. Like, fuck knows. Wherever it takes me, I'm just fascinated by this game. Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them here. Do you think someone from the Whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
The fuck's he on about, kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork? Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
Before boarding choir, maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore. That's why I tried to flush my cop line.
Well,
apologize 10 times. I unlocked an achievement. I guess I apologize a lot. That says a lot about me.
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
Cool.
Lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the... okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Dig in Hobocop style for extra content.
Wow, an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon. Half wrapped in paper tissues.
What's
so shiny. It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however. And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000, easy. Unless you're... No, you won't. Because none of those things are real. They're not actually in there. All you see is food waste and crisp.
I was like, damn, I'm gonna get a rifle. I'll just go and fucking shoot everyone. Everyone's dead, case solved. So, a cruel jest. There must be something. No. Do I wanna believe and just like keep fucking digging the trash in front of my who just asked me to fill out the form? Believe? Yeah, fuck yeah.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
An antique, perhaps?
Only in its social sensibility.
So I just have to take the mug now, right?
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Yeah, the container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Got it all. Open the lid again. Leave. Okay, so I gotta open basically my Interact damage ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
I think I got it.
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning
Oh,
tissue?
I didn't want fucking
No,
description
it's
of
toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back.
I thought
of
he's
the
gonna
blue
start
plastic
telling me what
clipboard.
items to fill.
It's a metaphor for below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Browse the white papers, browse the yellow papers, look at the clipboard, smell the ledger, browse the white.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol.
I get it,
and
I
covered
ruined
in
my
dense blue
papers.
handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages.
I mean, that
and
means
an
I
odd
did some
naming
work.
convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
I mean, that's not in my control. What I can control is fucking undertaking the cases, owning them, trying to solve them. Whether they get solved or not is just like, maybe they're all like fucking S tier cases, you know what I mean? Like the ones that can never be solved.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload,
Huh?
Lieutenant?
2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not
Okay.
suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
No, Lieutenant, I'm not sure I completed them though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Sure, I've made plenty of mistakes. I burned out, alright. A nice piss place.
That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
There's a mention of a naming convention here. Count the pages. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely 1 more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event.
What is monumental about fucking me taking notes on my case? Kim, do you have a pen?
The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder.
You guys want to see
like
what pen I
large
use?
caliber bullets
This is the
on
pen I
an
use.
ammo belt.
It's pretty sick. It's really fun to write with. It's a fucking great pen. It's the Uniball Air Micro Tip. Pretty good. And I relate with Kim, dude. I love my stationery. Love my notebooks.
It's downright incriminating. He has little choice but to give you one, although he really does not want to. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them. Absolutely motionless at first, then animated, slowly, imperceptibly even. The lieutenant begins to browse his notes again, leaving you to the case files. The threat has passed. He is thankful it has passed, and that he's gotten to keep both pens. Onto the paper with a brash free hand, uncannily similar to the rest of the
I would do
letter.
the same.
The wording
I
comes
completely get
easily.
Kim.
It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria. It's not exactly poetry. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Setting sun, shit on a stick. The Furies are at home in the mirror. The hanged man, the setting sun, shit on a stick. What do I go with? I mean, the hanged man sounds very dramatic, but I feel like it's not like when you're a cop doing this job for so long, you start getting artistic with this shit, right? You don't want to be like the hanged man. You want to say something fun about it. The Furies are at home in the mirror. That's just my life projected onto the case. Is that how I want to remember it? Oh, that time in my life when I saw the mirror and almost died. Let's call the case. Let's name the case. Make it a reference to that. Setting sun, shit on a stick. I want to do shit on a stick.
Ah, yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So, do you have something less funny?
Fun is outlawed!
Okay. It's a good name, but it has one problem. This case has nothing to do with the setting sun. At all. It has nothing to do with that, so...
Yeah, I guess.
Something more concrete, perhaps? Do you have something concrete? Mundane? Usual?
Hey, that's boring.
Usual is
Dude.
boring.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too.
How
The Hanged Man.
boring.
Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Fuck you.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
It's 2 cases a week. There was a mention of naming convention. I'm done.
Yes, it appears you a title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction. Yes, all caps. One is others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close. You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now. Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the next world mural. It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
Okay.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers. In the back, you see thin, translucent copy paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of 4. 3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each, you don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased, color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What do you say the color was? It was blue. Shake the ledger back to the rest of the
U4 sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Put the ledger away. Yellow man mug. Use and drag button inventory to inspect the item. Interact.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
Okay. Cool. So I think I'm gonna call it a day with respect to the stream. Actually, no. You know what? Let me quick save. There's one thing I want to do. So that is sleep and hear back on the serial numbers for the booths that I shared with Precinct. So, and I also want to kind of see how ending the day looks like in this game and what it does. Fucking.
The door is closed. Still, the lieutenant, he doesn't like it.
Let's just want to try. No, that's not my house. Yeah.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Okay. Balcony talks with the lieutenant.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
Oh, I am. I mean, he also is. Yeah, I didn't know he smoked Kim. How do you think today went? So, what are our powers exactly? Say nothing, just look.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in land, in Jamrock, in the GRIH. It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts.
And Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here. Please do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
I didn't know you smoked, and how do you think today went? So what are our powers exactly?
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Hey, skill point. What do I want to do with that skill point, I wonder? End of the day. Oh, I thought it's gonna do it for me. Oops, there was a dialogue option there. Smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Hey, Kim. Bye-bye.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but the sheets feel at once coarse and clammy.
Does my guy
against
make
your
a
skin.
noise like
The
they
bed
do in other
sags
games
beneath
after
your weight
resting?
as you
They're like,
stretch out and finally close your eyes.
The sheets feel at once coarse, clammy, the bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. Cool.
And then sleep. And then sleep doesn't come.
What? Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it? Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves. Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you.
This is so beautiful.
Until your eyelids twitch in your sleep, and images start forming.
This was so good. And that was just one day in the game? It's crazy. Whoa. 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 Hey.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die. I mean, that's not technically... I mean, that's true for any hospital unless it's known for like...
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me. Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are. You said who? I left. I was left. That sounds more likely. Sorry, Cox.
That's right, funky baby. You just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours? They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Islas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
Mind is tired and broken. I'm trying to solve the case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet. Grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
Oh, there's another type?
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Damn. That's me. I have a point. So I could use the point either there or in my thought factory that I've got here, thought cabinet. I'm just gonna unlock this. I want to get fit as fuck. So yeah, it's resource time. It's 40 minutes. That's okay. Oh, and paranoid. Oh, yeah, that's good. Still have anything left over? No points.
Good going, buddy.
Oh my god, what the hell was that? I just had the most beautiful dream. Uplifting, rejuvenating.
Really? Because you feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
No, that's not it. Really, I feel super good. Why is be in denial? Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
Jam.
Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
I'm not going to looking for speed, detecting. I need to get more of it. Detecting is my life. Wait, what is speed? I mean, we know what speed is, so no, I can take this.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then.
Yeah.
You will be fired.
It was pretty good actually. Like I love like the whole thing that Baldur's Gate did with going for a long rest at the camp and then you get more dialogue options, and it makes sense that you would think about those things when you're sleeping, when you're alone, when you're with your thoughts, when you're dreaming, and fucking paid attention to that with this. It's pretty good. Yeah, I liked it. That's a lie. I can do this without the speed. Half the town will be dead or done.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
Yeah, I'll see. So the last thing before I call it a day for the stream is I will go down to the Kim's car. Whoa. Wait, what? Good morning.
Morning. I've got some good news. I took care of the body. The thought of him decomposing in my MC wouldn't let me sleep. I'm just glad he's gone. We have other matters to attend to. The Union muscle finally turned up, and they look rowdy. We need to talk to them.
Why do we need to talk to them? What do you mean rowdy? Are these the men Garte told us about yesterday? The Union muscle finally turned up and they look rowdy. We need to talk. Why do we need to talk to them? What do you mean rowdy? Okay.
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, there's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Are these the men Garte told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
There are so many of them, maybe we should call and reinform. Let's
One
go.
more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first. Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
I mean, if it helps me gain authority, I would gladly walk out, because I anyways am more curious about the serial number that we ran for the shoes and what that will get us. So I'm gonna go to the car over here real quick.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
We heard that.
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Bétancourt, sur la Clé in 42.
Yes.
It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Seminine conflict.
The fuck? Yeah.
So, it seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
What it's called
The
now?
most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Trinell, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
Okay.
Armor like this isn't mass-produced. It would have probably been fitted. Perhaps there's a record of who signed for this particular suit of armor.
First, has the firm continued to work for pharmaceutical companies through all these? A suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person to whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
So you're going to take more time for that?
This is a fun challenge for her. An opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM.
It's imperative.
Sure. call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then.
Cool, so that'll tell me who the deceased is. If you find more about the owner of the armored booth, please contact me. Sylvie again. Alice, please connect me to the 41st precinct. I don't think I have anything to talk to with them. Yeah, I'm done with the
57th.
In the cabin, you see.
Close the door. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this stream. I'm just gonna quickly save. It's a really good game and a game I want to take my time with. I don't want to rush it. I want to look at and think about and talk about and contemplate and revisit everything that I see here. It's just so rich. The world is so rich. Love it. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for joining. I'll be there tomorrow as well. Probably around the same time, which was 3.5 hours ago, is when I try to start streaming, or maybe a little earlier than that. Yeah, I'm trying to do this length of stream on the weekdays. Just trying to make it consistently every day, and on the weekends I try longer ones. Unless I'm hungover. But yeah, thanks for joining. See ya. Bye bye.